This is an ever-inspiring story of Grace Ofure. Nothing is impossible if you believe. Once upon a time, in Lagos, Nigeria, there was a young woman named Grace Ofure who just graduated from university with high hopes and big dreams. Despite her many efforts, she struggled to secure a job in her field of study. Undeterred by the challenges she faced, Grace refused to give up on her dreams. After months of several unsuccessful job hunting, Grace decided to take matters into her own hands. With determination in her heart and a fire in her soul, she began hawking goods like fairly used clothes on the bustling streets of Lagos. At first, it was tough, but Grace's unwavering spirit and strong work ethic shone through, and she slowly began to carve out a living for herself. As she worked tirelessly each day, Grace started to realize that she needed to invest in herself. She used whatever little profit she made from hawking to learn new skills and reaching the best big things to go into. She ran into her friend who does investment financial management. She also attended workshops and seminars to broaden her knowledge. With time, Grace's hard work and dedication paid off. She began to see opportunities where others saw obstacles. One day, an opportunity to buy a landed property with great potential came her way. Quickly, Grace Ofure got people together, closed the deal, and she was inspired by an idea. And so she reached out to some like-minded individuals she had met during her journey and proposed a partnership to invest in the real estate venture. Together, they pooled their resources and expertise and did more. Through sheer determination and smart decision-making, they transformed the once dilapidated building into a thriving commercial space. As words of this success spread, more opportunities came knocking, and Grace and her partners began to expand their real estate portfolio. With each successful venture, Grace's confidence grew and she began to realize the power of resilience and self-belief. She had turned her initial setback into stepping stones for a brighter future. Through hard work, perseverance, and a keen eye for opportunity, Grace had not only created a successful career for herself, but had also become an inspiration to others. Today, Grace stands as a testament to the incredible things that one can achieve through unwavering determination and belief in oneself. Her journey from a jobless graduate to a successful entrepreneur and a real estate mogul is a story of triumph over adversity, and her legacy continues to inspire countless others to pursue their dreams with passion.
Hello, I was admiring myself. I didn't even know that this is Grace. So I was admiring myself. I was trying to believe that it was me that they were talking about. How time flies. I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for taking our time out of your very busy schedule to of this masterclass. It's going to be very intensive, but one thing that I want to guarantee you is I know that the people that I'm talking to, they are executives. And what am I supposed to say to great minds like this? I know, but I'm happy that you are trusting me with your time. I'm happy that you're trusting me with your resources. For those who have paid for this masterclass, I'm so excited that you did so. Most importantly, for those who have also been a part of things like this that I've done in the past and decided to pay for people, I'm absolutely grateful. One thing that I'm going to assure you today is I'm going to try my best to be as slow in ensuring that everything I say will definitely help you or somebody else. Because most time, a lot of people come for my masterclass and say, you know what, Grace, I just wanted to listen to you. I have a group of people that needs to hear you. Thank you so much once again. I'll go straight. I would have said introduce yourself, but I think that let's just go straight because we have so much to do today. I'm so excited about this picture. It's exclusive, it's opportunities, it's leveraging credible options in 2024. So, for the purpose of those that will be going into this class decades from today, just know that whatever we're sharing, even if the year was mentioned, it is relevant today, tomorrow, and forever. I'll start with a very beautiful joke. Say, everybody is into real estate. And that is why if you're not into real estate, you are missing a lot. Even if it's not all about real estate we're talking today. And what the person said was that when you introduce yourself and say you are I'm a media person. Okay, you have an office where you are holding your camera in events, real estate, that into logistics, the car park your trailers, real estate. Or I'm into tourism, the hotels, real estate. No, I'm a teacher. All the school is real estate. So everything is real estate. And so real estate is important. That's by the way said. I'm sure that you heard a brief of my story, and as we continue this masterclass, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my pains, some of my successes, some of issues or challenges, or whether you say it was problems that I actually had to turn around and ensure that it became my success story. Number one is lack of capital. Number two, lack. Number three is lack of helplessness. I think there's a word like that. Helplessness. But I like this quote. Nobody is incompetent. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. Yes. So whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Martin Luther King. And that was the story of my life. You have to keep moving forward. If you have built success, wealth, and you are at the verge of what next, you have to still keep. You have to still move forward. If you have so much, you live in abundance, and your fears are, who is my successor? Why are my kids not interested in this wealth or legacy? Why are they not interested? You still have to move forward. There is a solution. It's impossible that they can become so interested and take it from the level you are at into the next level. Sometimes it happens when we do not deal with it early enough. And that is why in this masterclass, if you are at the level of not even able to deal with it now that they are young, move forward by getting the help. Help is important. If you are at the level of getting married, no kids, then it should be part of the values and ensuring that throughout, before they come, there is a plan. And the plan is creating, sustaining, and transferring. So I'm so excited to know that at any level, you can move forward. One of the things I expect you to write on the comment section is whatever level I'm at, I am moving forward. Forwarding is the only option. Thank you so much. Why am I saying this? I learn and speak from experiences. Like they said in that story, how can you be a government child? That's what they told us. As a copper, you belong to the government. And you go to where the government expects you to go to, which is your responsibility. It's called NYSC. And you are favored enough to one of the big government parastatals called NPA. And get there with all of the dreams, aspiration that you have. That finally you are going to end the poverty in your lineage because you are now a graduate. Your parents have tried all the hawking, all the torment, all the tears. I can't forget. When I was living in a village, my mother was crying. She believes in the future. Make sure that this education is not in vain. Then you are excited to get the call-up letter that takes you to NPA, where you can begin to see cars that are coming from Obodo, furniture, ships, things from outside the continent, beautiful countries that you have watched. You are excited. You hold the letter. Throughout the night, I couldn't sleep. So now I'm working in Nigeria out of 20, where I will see these things that the white people are using abroad. I can feel, I can touch, I can hold. So finally, I dream to be rich, prayers to walk in Lagos, to save and sit at the back of the car, and the driver takes me around, has finally come to pass. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I was joy. Now, coming to Lagos, beautiful houses, skyscrapers, things I've never seen before, because I'm a village girl. Now I can see it. So these things that I watch in the movies, these beautiful houses, nice looking families. Oh my God, I'm finally here. I wake up so early and I get to MP. Excited, wearing my copper short uniform. And that's why I'm wearing this color today. I give them the letter with a lot of smiles. I looked at a big compound and I saw a gem. That's where they keep me to sit and walk. And they said to me, oh, no space. Today, we have taken a lot of covers and tears around our eyes. So what? The government child. And he says, this is a place that belongs to the government of this country. When some young girl at age 21 was dashed. No space. No space. So I have to go back. How do I get a job? How do I save? And some people tell me I'll stay. We look for, welcome to Lagos. Some people say, you don't have a godfather. Don't even know anybody. It's okay. God will help you. From excitement to tears at the same time. So when I hear people say that things are getting worse, no, they were not at your point. They were not at the position where they needed what they need now. The entire world was not created to help anybody. I've come to that conclusion. I was told by finally saying that you need to take your destiny in your hands. No matter how wealthy you are or how poor you are. Because I've seen many that were wed and left legacy for the next generation, and they blew it up. Why? They left the destiny of their finances in their hands. Nepios. Nepios means very aged or immatured in finance management. There's a difference between you are a mature doctor and there's another difference where you are not matured in managing finance. My passion was that I'm going to make money, manage money, transfer money. And that is how the story started. So by the next day, I didn't go back to the village. I'm already in Lagos. First thing I did was to look for a job myself. And what did I do? That is what means by loading up for the year. You need to load up for anything. Ask 3 questions. Where do you have the streets that have the highest population with establishments. And they gave me 3 streets. Lagos Island, Broadway. Ajose, Adiogu, and one other streets. See, one other streets. I never went there. There's Ademola, one that's Ademola or something. And I started from Broadway. Walked back, front, entered offices. All I could see was beautiful clothes, calling attention, of which I didn't have money to buy. I went to Ajose Adiogu. I'm sure I was distracted. By the time I moved from the beginning of Ajose Adiogu to almost the end, I met an insurance company, and that is in my record. I served in an insurance company. I won't tell you the name. How do you move forward? How do you load forward? How do you take things forward? Irrespective of, you know what I'm always saying? Because even in this meeting, I can have people that are very wealthy. They'll be wondering, what do you have to say? I might not say something to you, but I have something to say to your kids. Good. If I don't have something to say to your kids, I might have something to say to your loved ones that are just making you. And so I might be able to help you with those ones. I might not have something to say, but I have something to say to your wife that you feel that, how can I trust her and leave it to work or how to manage? And the reason is because anybody that comes from that dead end and not being able to manage resources in numbers that even makes me like, can this be true? Don't even talk. The numbers that have come together have been able to manage my numbers of those that have trusted me, numbers of people that when I can talk money, good money, and I'm not afraid. Something that I have been gifted with. And one of those gifts is what they call the gift. It's a gift. And it's very strategic gift. The gift is being able to create a solution where there is no solution. It's a gift. And everybody has a gift. And the biggest gift that I know I have is gift for expansion. There is nothing that dies in my hand. There is nothing that does not expand in my hand. Yes, it's a gift. And so I am a gift to you. Yes. Maybe it's your staff. And you get to know why when you begin to see some things as I begin to unveil it. So I am a gift to this entire world. Just take the aspect of the gift that you need. So I can boldly say, I have something to give. Not you, kids, children, family, or even a community. Grace, talk to a community. Talk to these young people that if it's possible to take your life from here to there, that means it's possible for anybody. Yes. Number one, information. Number two, impacts. Number three, mastery. Number four, skill. Number five, investments. So they say mastery and skill. Investment, and the last, a coach. To move forward, you must keep seeking relevance and keep adding value to yourself. Nigeria is still your best bet for 2024. I don't know why, but one thing I want to say is, as at the time that this is being produced, what I look at in all of my life is age, because it plays a major factor in finance. So for investors, why will I invest in a nation where their gross population are old people? It's already a signal. And that signal is not a good signal. And if you look, Africa is the only place that has young generation as the largest population. Yes. And this will show it to you. We have it next. So it's important that when it comes to wealth creation, technology, media, communication is not what you base your decision at, especially if you want to transfer your wealth. You should begin to look at places that your legacy will outlive you, irrespective of what happens in that nation. And I'm bold to say, Africa is still your best bet. And why do I say that? Most of the things that you hear in the media are being paid for you to hear. Here, Africa population at 2031 is still going to be highest in the world. Yes, and that is where prosperity is, and Nigeria is not left out. So, Nigeria economics, Africa with the highest GDP over time is still at 2020 is still Nigeria. And that is why we are so attacked with so many things. But before I finish that, because when I'm talking about this masterclass, and because of the kind of people I'm addressing, I need to be able to say things that will enable you use the information rightly in decision taking. And so my conclusion is the richest man in Africa is Dangote. And his highest investment is in Africa, for Africa and Nigeria, Lagos State. No foolish person can keep wealth for a long time. And we make bold to say that for him to have been able to sustain this wealth, this law, is not a foolish person. Kudos to him. All I just pray for is that he has the next generation to take it up when he stops. He sees what many people do not see. Show me a wealthy man. Show me a prosperous man. And show me his investment direction. And I will tell you that even if he's an illiterate, for him to be that wealthy, he has the best brains working for him. So if somebody puts his highest investment in Africa, gets other people outside of Africa to bring in their hard-earned money to Africa, you think they're foolish? You have gold in the land. So be wise. Where do you stand? I have two beautiful pictures here. Wishes. Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish I came from a wealthy home. Oh, I wish my parents took me to Harvard. Oh, I wish. For what? When did I call the other one? Wishes. I'm trying to see this life. No, I'm going back to wishes. The other one up. Let me go back to wishes. And the man with the blue, I don't know if you guys can see this blue, because my screen is blocking. I need to remove this. I'm coming, please excuse me. So I want to be able to. So where do you stand? You can see the question mark. Where do you stand? Wishes, desire. Okay. Nice place to stand. It's very good to wish. It's very good to desire. Some don't even have any of that. Wishes and desire. 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 I want to say 3 times. Desire. 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 Embrace desire. One of the roadmap to success is to embrace desire. For you to live a long-lasting wealth, you need to teach the kids desire. Desire is a strong feeling of wanting or wishing for something, often accomplished by a sense, longing, yearning, powerful motivation, driving us to what? Shoot at goals and dreams. Though it can lead to frustration and disappointment if you are unable to feel desire. But I tell you, once your desire is strong enough, you will beat the frustration. So what was my desire? That in my lineage, after me, nobody will ask who is your father. I will ask him. So strong. It became so strong. And I said, okay, I will identify my passion, reflect on the interest, and I will identify why really exists and what motivates me and personalize it. I'll set meaningful goals, measurable, achievable, that align with my passion and interest, even to the kids and business, to everything. And I'll stay motivated. I'll take action and persist. So what did I do? I started by selling used clothes, used clothes as the grind in the streets of Lagos because there was no job. Who told you that the job stopped in 2020? There has never been a job. And that is why I'm a passionate entrepreneur. That we need more entrepreneurs, we need more jobs, we need more founders, and that Nigeria will help Nigeria. Africa will help Africa. Don't know that. Those people are only bent on stealing from you. So transform desire into action. And this is Grace Ofure. Years of experience, years of desire that didn't have how to break out of this long generational poverty. I like this thing that one of my friends said. He said, some of us think that this thing that is happening to us is family problem. My father was working in Nigeria Port Authority. Then your grandfather worked in night post. Now you are working in. Your father was a tenant. Your grandfather was a tenant. Now you are tenants. So you can break the curse of that poverty. It's not a cause. All you need to do is to desire and take it to the next level. Most of the things that keep the poor, keep those that are even rich to become poor later because of their kids, even if they are here or not here, is because they allow both them to accept that the next generation can become a majority. That's what we call the minority and the majority. The majority always complain. I saw a video that I was amazed of a young man that became, seeing an opportunity. I've seen that thing happen in Nigeria. So this man noticed that people come to queue for, there are some designers, the bag or the shoes coming, people have queued like that in America. So you come very early and queue for you. And he will tell you, pay me $300 and take my space. And before you do it, he had to recruit some other young guys. And all over America, all they do is to queue for you. Queue for your burger, queue for your clothes, and it's become a multi-million. I saw it in Lagos. I went to embassy, and this is the same place I was no job. I went to the embassy in Ikeja, UK embassy, and I was very excited. So I saw a white chair just started. I said, it's 200 men. So I said, all these chairs here is 200 men. I counted. And guess what? That's my chair. I'm sure I saw myself sat down. Somebody else sat down and I noticed that when I was coming out, another person was sitting down. Do you know how much that is in the day? Why? He refused to complain that how can the embassy just bring people here and not give them seats to sit? But he saw that thing as the opportunity to make money. Majority always complain. Minority, they look for a solution in that problem. Why? They have the wrong mindsets. If you are a teen and you think that the government is your problem, even where you think you are going to, they don't wish you well. Dude, why do they take 40% of your tax? Do you think they really? The system of this world was not created for you to be rich. And so today we are talking finances, we're talking transfer of finances, and that is why your kids even need me more than you. Number 3, zero capital investment. The fact that you say is not enough. When is enough tomorrow? It's not enough. When is it? I started my investments. That's another story. No, I have the complete story of life. I couldn't afford it. I wanted to. I heard about it, information. I was still at my Okrika shop, Benda boutique, fairly used shop. Started to keep some money to save. So I don't save for rainy day, save to invest. Opportunity came. I couldn't have the capital. And what did I do? I don't know how my mind walked me into prosperity. I gathered people together and we bought that real estate. And when I started hearing how much it was, I gave up every other business I was doing. And I said, Lord, the Lord has called me into the ministry of real estate for limited networking opportunities. What I mean, you don't know how to leverage because you don't want to serve. Yes, you must serve your way to the top. So service. Okay. Family responsibility. I recently did a quote, and you can do it if you're watching me. Sit down on the floor. Get another person to sit down with you on the floor. Okay. When the both of you are seated on the floor, do this assignment, and I'll give you some time to do it. Are you done? Okay. Try to carry yourself up. Carry somebody that is very thick. I can give you some time. Call someone that is thick. Sit down. Tell that thick person to carry you up. 2 of you are seated on the floor. What happened? You will notice that 2 of you are not getting up. When you have families, and it's already a broke family, poor family, now you have a desire to move forward. If you carry them with you, you will sink. Leave them first. You climb. Be very far up the ladder so that when you start bringing them up, you will not drag you down. Thank you.